Oh, okay. There's one thing that I do know. I'm not a rapper. I have no rapping skills whatsoever. The only way I could freestyle is in a pool. But a lot of you said, dude, you've got to check out Epic Rap Battles of History. And I'm like, what? Well, don't get me wrong. I really love the comedy roast battles where they do the back and forth, whatever. And some of the rap battles I've seen, on TV were pretty intense too. But rap is not my genre as much as it is like my kids. My kids are really into hip hop, but it's kind of lost on me a little bit. It's not the rap's fault. It's just hip hop is just something I haven't explored enough. But that's not what this is about. This is about, hey, they're epic rap battles of history. And I went, oh, well, if you're going to mention history, let's do that. And they were like, hey, got one for you. You're a nerd, right? And I'm like, it's in my name, bro. And they're like, okay, well, here's one. Do you know who Jim Henson is? And I went, are you freaking kidding me? And they're like, yeah, but do you know who Stan Lee is? And I'm like, I'm about to hang up on you, bro. Even though it wasn't a phone call. Anyway, so they're like, there's an epic rap battle. There's a channel that does these where they take historical figures and they rap battle them about each other. And the comedy is pretty intense. And they do some pretty horrendous jabs at each other. And I'm like, all right, anyone I should check out first? And they were like, you got to do Jim Henson and Stan Lee first. Why? Because you're a Marvel nerd. You're a Muppet Disney guy. Jim Henson Muppets and stuff. You love all that stuff. You got to do this one. And I'm thinking, all right. This could be one of the greatest things I've ever done or the biggest mistake of my entire life. I'm just going to be obvious about it. So what we're going to do is while I'm getting my beard out of the way, because it's always in the way. Thank you for coming. Subscribe, give us a like, hit the little notification bell if you want to find out what's coming up next. We got some pretty crazy stuff coming up this week. And also we got some cool stuff coming up this weekend. Some of you guys know that I have a pretty heavily emotional one coming tomorrow, but that's just a warning. Get the tissues out because I didn't, and I really suffered for it. But today it's about laughing, so we're gonna laugh a little bit. I don't know what Jim Henson and Stan Lee are gonna jab at each other about, but Jesus, I don't know. Let's find out. Give me some comments below if you like the epic rap battles of history. I need some, which one should I do next? Okay? Remember, I'm an old school nerd that loves metal music, historical stuff, and that kind of stuff. Just throwing that out there. All right, here we go. Epic rap battles of history, Jim Henson versus Stan Lee. Holy crap. Oh, this is going to be either great or I'm going to be freaking out about it.
Epic rap battles of history. Stan Lee. What's up? Jim Henson!
He's got Kermit.
Greetings, heroes. Stan Lee's here to battle. It's the mind behind the Hulk against the geek beneath the flag. I'm
Nice.
just your friendly neighborhood writer man with a secret identity of a super MC whose raps are as dark as my shade. You squealing like you're in trouble now, Jimmy. You dirty old hippie. Your beard needs a little bit of snip and skippy. Heck, that face on your neck ain't sexy. Your one pot sweetums, the other pot skexy. Step up to Lee and you get your butt kicked. Your Muppet Snuffleupagus stuff is butt kiss. A broke Rigno and the comics code. So keep your frog and pig show moving right along down the road.
Nice.
That anger can clutter your mind. But you're a creative man, Stanley. Yeah. So let's just leave it behind. Cause I can sense your tension. Once the verbal fencing starts commencing, there is no defense against the dents Jim Henson is dispensing. And I'll clench all your strings like you're a puppet in suspension. Call your superhero friends in. Yeah, cause you're gonna need a vengeance. Let me mention, I'm impressed by all the vision that it took for you to sign your name on all of Jack Kirby's comics.
Oh my God! At first, I was like, okay, they got this guy, this actor is really doing Jim Henson's voice very well because he was very much like that. And that's where Kermit's voice comes from, is because Kermit's voice is literally, Jim Henson doesn't have to make a voice for Kermit because that is his voice. So that's iconic to begin with and did a really good job. Plus, Jim Henson was a very mellow guy. But I noticed Stan Lee was doing those, those jabs at Jim Henson being a puppeteer and and all stuff. And I didn't expect Jim Henson to come back with anything vicious until he said that, where Stan Lee just signed all of Jack Kirby's comic books. Holy crap. Not only is it vicious, it's technically true. Let's go.
Comic books.
Nice try, Frogman, but Jack was a friend of mine. But that was a low blow. He did his own thing, and now you've made it clobbering time. Blanco, you taught children to count and spell. Then you taught your own kids how to drop your wife harder than you flopped on SNL. I'm telling you, Henson, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'm a marvel of a party pooper. I'll snap your turtleneck like a doozer stick and put you out to pasture like Mr. Hooper.
No!
I'm sorry, Jim. Sometimes I can't control my rage. Honestly, there's a lot of
Mr.
things
Hooper.
you can't control at my age. But the truth is, I miss you. You were gone too soon.
Yeah.
We're like watching a beautiful sunset at noon.
Oh, Stan, don't be sad. We all have a time to go. Yeah. Most of the internet thought that you died 12 years ago. But the 4 will always be fantastic. The hope will always be incredible. The words you wove within the hearts of heroes are indelible. There is no beef between us. We're
Cool.
two minds of the same kind. And there is no man who could ever muck with what we've left behind.
I rock the mic properly. Turning profits, I got the key. I'm the juggernaut of stacking knots unstoppably. The Disneyland lord of your intellectual property. Get back to work. That's my time you're wasting. I didn't buy you for billions so you could play around debating. You belong to Disney, which means you stay busy cranking out magic and assembly line whimsy. Artists begging me to star, I won't let 'em. Labor conditions in my show, I don't sweat 'em. Powerful enough to make a mouse gigantic. With only 3 circles, I dominate the planet.
It's so true.
Clearly, there's nobody near me. I'm owning this battle. In fact, I own this whole series. So I'm on my steamboat, boys. But don't rock it. I'll put a smile on your face and green in your pocket. You'll be safe and insured when you're under my employ. Now look at it. Gaze upon my empire of joy.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that part. I mean, this Jim Henson Stan Lee thing was cool, and I'm glad the way they did it because it was good. I mean, the way they were being accurate about their lives and everything else. But the Walt Disney thing, I wasn't expecting. But here's the thing: it's funny, but from a standpoint of those of us who love the Muppets and love Stan Lee's Marvel Universe, it's kind of true. I mean, and I'm associated with Disney. I love going to Disney World and Disney Cruise and all the stuff that Disney does for my kids and stuff. And I enjoyed it as a kid. But from a business standpoint, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not Walt Disney. It's Disney as a company now. They literally own a lot of stuff. Hence, I was expecting maybe a little bit of a Star Wars jab in there. You know, like maybe, him standing on top of George Lucas's body or something. But that might come in another video. I don't know. But holy crap. Oh, thank you. This was really good. I like this a lot. I mean, the rap thing is cool. I enjoy it, but the actual reality of the fact that most of the things that these guys said as jokes and jabs at each other through the rap is 100% real. It really is. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, give me some comments. I actually like this one a lot. So do me a favor. Give me comments on this one. If you guys want to do more of these, let me know which ones I need to do. Because this was pretty damn funny. I enjoyed it. I think my biggest problem with this is it's actually really true. And it's very uncomfortable when you think about it too much. In fact, I'm going to stop thinking about it right now.